literally right back where we were. Just kind of wander around and do some stuff. Well,
How do we have the 2 levels of cold resist? Because you're not wearing a cap, are you?
I have a hood on.
What the hell is the hood? Because it doesn't look like it.
It's the Colt. See, he's got the stupid hair. Look, see, he's got the. No, it is a hat. It is just hard to see.
Hat in quotations. that one stupid meme. Is this a hat?
Before we started, what I was talking about, like, I was, doing some duplications and stuff for gyms just to get some money, and I was,
It looks like it's raining right now, so... What's that weather icon in the corner? Because that looks like the rain in last...
Okay, now it's raining. Okay, that's unfortunate. Stupid fucking rain. Just looking around for stuff. Today I just wanted to kind of look around for stuff. What I was going to say is, like, I was,
Well, besides building the hover device, another thing at some point you need to find an enemy camp that has a bunch of explosive barrels, because what the game considers a build is sort of
anything you stick together.
So if you stick together a big cluster of barrels, you can save that as a build and basically just drop down shit.
Yes, you can.
So, that would be useful to find. Because of this game taking, away the, bomb rune, which I feel like them taking...
You know what, let's explore this area a little bit.
I feel like them taking the bomb room away, especially because, like I said, on my own time, I was playing through the first game, because I never did that. It's like, holy shit, bombs are overpowered in the first game, because that is one of those systems, if you get in a spot where enemies cannot kill you, you can slowly whittle their HP down with your, 20 bomb damage. Because I have done that at a few points.
What I was going to say, though, is like, goddamn, gonna also have to practice later.
Hey, speaking of an enemy camp,
it's that one camp. Also gonna have to practice later this slightly modified duplication glitch. We'll just kind of explore this area a little bit, because there's now a easier duplication glitch, and trying to play this somewhat legitimately.
Oh, that's a big boy down there.
And what's so funny though, I was complaining about the weapon durability, but even I was kind of ignoring what everyone has fucking done, which the cynic in me is amused, just to ramble today, maybe leave in some long stretches of walking around and kind of using that for a minute to talk. But,
oh, hey, look, a Wizro.
The, cynic in me, because of just this funny thing where, people, because of sweatiness and me trying to be, again, somewhat legitimate, even though, yeah, I know I've done the freaking, duplication bug, but, if I go to the beginning of the game, and I go back to, one of the first tutorials, and I set up a bunch of rocks in... Yeah, this is the... Yeah, okay. So, crossbow goes. So if you set up a bunch of rocks in one of the first shrines, and you start a new game, you can literally drop weapons in the shrine, and they'll show up in the tutorial that you get when you start a new game, and then you can drop the Master Sword you had in the tutorial, and if you drop the Master Sword that you had in the tutorial, and you pick it up, you can basically then load an autosave, and it shows up in the shrine you were in, and because it's a tutorial weapon, it's known as message not found.
Which clearly, shows how much of an unintentional glitch this is.
And it's a 30 power Master Sword, but it's unbreakable. It has infinite durability. And then there's this trick you can do where you stack weapons, as in you literally stack your weapons on top of each other. And you stack weapons, that multiplies the weapons. So you can then stack the message not found. If you stack message not found, yeah, we'll head that way for a little bit because there's some crap just kind of over there. If you stack message,
there's a horse stable. Have we been to that stable? Open the map and
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there should be a shrine around there. So.
If you stack weapons and you combine them with message not found, you can have an unbreakable Master Sword that is able to fuse when that's not supposed to be like a mechanic on the sort of glitchy unbreakable one. But then if you stack, your fusion can then combine crap. When you start combining stuff like that, you can get multiple effects. So you can have a unbreakable Master Sword where you can have like fire, electricity, and ice. And because it does all the elements, they all combine together where you will like simultaneously burn, freeze, and shock stuff. And this means most low-level enemies you can just smack upside the head like once, and they'll die to like a good 500 plus element damage. You can just trivialize this game, but the cynic in me, and this is me kind of being cynical dick, just finds it funny that people, like, the duplication for, main items and stuff.
Is that an enemy camp?
It's a cave.
I feel like, given the skull and stuff. Oh, yep, enemy cave. What the fuck are those things?
It's like, I think it is cave versions of bokoblins. Just dug down and look on. Use the scope. Yeah, okay. And there is a treasure chest in here. Okay, you guys don't seem to have that much health.
Well, those ones are red. The other one is blue. Those seem to. Also, wow, you want a version of the enemy that really looks like Ganon?
Horrible one.
That's a horrible pun. What?
Roasted fish attached, so it's the roasted spear.
Ah, some good old roasted base.
Need more arrows.
The hell are these?
It's a blue version of the...
No, I mean, just what the hell are these enemies in general?
Definitely need more arrows.
Kid, you want to take that one?
Ah. Cool.
Oh.
But basically, again, this is me being somewhat cynical, but I'm being cynical because I have a point. And it's just so funny to me, like, that weapon durability is sort of hated, but also kind of universally ignored, where people are so willing to just, glitch the game to basically build a weapon that literally undermines the durability and build a weapon that, not only, like, not only, undermines the durability and everything, but like, there's some good crap. Oh, nice.
But you should be able to do the same thing for that one.
If you get a flat spot, that's how this works. I just find it funny. I need to try to get more arrows.
If you attack another camp and raid their crap, you should be able to get it to...
Flowers, nice. And the new version of the duplication glitch, you no longer need items at, like, the bottom of your inventory. Where you apparently just fly, pause, and you would do, like, I haven't practiced it, hold, and then you do, like, I think it's that, and I should... Yeah. That is easy to do. I'm not even doing it fast. Yes. Oh, come here, money. That is easy to... Yeah. Now, I should... Yes! Went from 15 to 30! However, do not do that with bomb flowers.
Clearly!
But there is a fun use of the bombs, though.
What?
As long as you're doing the glitch correctly, when you drop bomb flowers... Hold on. I have 10. I can go back up and explain the glitch. So, like, it does... If you do that correctly, and I might try once...
If you're going to try the bomb flower one, save before that, so that, if they literally blow up in your face.
No, they blow up on the ground. But if you do the glitch, you don't lose any, meaning you can fly. Say we were flying over an enemy, and we wanted...
like, flying over an enemy camp.
And we wanted to absolutely just ruin their day. And I should have my 10... Yep. No, but imagine you did.
Oh, you said you
stack,
did...
stack, stack. Stack, stack, stack. Stack, stack, stack.
Fly over an enemy camp fucking air bombing them. Which is funny, because that's the reason I've seen people recommend the cluster a bunch of bomb barrels together, and then make that one of the...
I guess while I'm here, I could duplicate some other crap. Alright. You see, I'll be cheap, but... I'll be cheap within the limits of...
We're still at least within the limits of the game here.
I want to try on... Can I actually duplicate a single item?
I don't fucking know. I haven't been looking into this shit.
No, well, you can see the glitch... Oh, I actually don't know. You might need at least 2, which means you could use other glitches to set up. I'm just curious. You hold... It looks like... Because it drops it. No.
You need at least 2.
Alright. Seems that way. Meaning if I want to... Alright. Hold on, let's actually quickly take a minute to figure that out. Alright. I can just combine glitches here. Because if you notice, doing the one glitch the one way, it doesn't destroy other items.
No.
Alright, let's get up here. Do glitches. Actually, alright. I'm gonna land because I'm gonna need more room because I'm gonna do the bow glitch. I just want to see if it takes a... I think it takes a minimum because I can do the bow glitch consistently. Actually, I think you drop grab it.
Yeah, it should be at the end because you picked it back up. Or wait, actually, shit seems to be sorted. It would be in the monster parts, maybe. Or you could press Y, like, to...
Oh, actually, wait.
Oh no, by fuse attack power.
No, I have two of these. I had one. Looks like it did work. Never mind.
Oh.
What?
Oh, okay.
Son of a bitch. It looks like it did work. However, if you want to do the one duplication thing, do like that. Pause, drop. I got really consistent at doing this. Now I should have 3 of those. Yeah, because it's not at the bottom of my inventory. Huh. Yeah, 3. Never mind. Cool. Okay. That was just a small task. I didn't actually look at the logistics. I'm not going to sit here and do that, though. Hey, I showed it off, and someone said, and, well, multiple, like, YouTubers have pointed it out, the flying version, and you'll notice it doesn't consume.
Yeah.
Hold on, before we go. Let's see if there's any other I'll do this to be a little bit cheap, but I'm still kind of within the confines of
If there was anything else you would, I guess, want to duplicate, it would... I would say maybe, like, a fish or something, because we could, you know, cook those.
Certain animals are harder because they run, but fish kind of can't exactly run. Jelly might be good.
Either one of the fish, because they would just flop. Jellies, or do we have any fruits that give attack power?
That's a good question, actually. Oh, doesn't look like it.
Actually, that will give attack power if you cook it in an elixir. So, you could, do that.
Attach it. No, attach it to weapons for great attack power, because it's a black.
To greatly increase attack power, or cook it in a...
Monster parts always add to the potentness, but because this is a really good horn, however, those would be worth duplicating. Actually, I do want to kind of figure out, hold on, the logistics on this glitch a little bit. Hold on. Just glide. Go to your items. Hold. And it should start if you do it right. Dropping.
Yeah, black will call one horn.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Hold. Should still be there.
Yeah.
Hold. Should still be there. This is...
It's right there.
Hold. The fact that this works is fucking hilarious. Hold. You know what? Screw it. I don't want to overload the... Give me those!
Well, you're only making one, so every time you did that, like, because it's 21 is the idle limit, you would have had to do that, like, you know...
multiple times, which you'll notice. We'll get a freaking move on. The fact that works, though. Okay. I'll be a little bit cheap.
I do love how the internet, it's like, people learn the bow thing. Oh, don't do the bow thing. Do this, like, shield jumping thing. Oh, don't do the shield jumping. Just find a, like, cliff that is slightly higher that you can easily glide from.
No, well, first you had the bow trick, which does work, and that was a way to duplicate a couple of things. But then you had the flip version of the trick where you would do like the shields. But then people figured out you just needed to be in the air, like, you know, this. But then people figured out if you're in the air, it consumes crap. But then someone figured out if you're in the air and you screw up the menu, like I don't think I actually explained how I was doing that. When you're flying, I can show it off again. Quick duplication. Let's duplicate a couple of these. You hold the item you want. You have to... Now, I'm using a Pro Controller. You have to hit B and Y at the same time. Exit. And it should... It shifts the... Because what it's doing...
There's the 10. So,
yeah. Because what you're doing when you're doing that, your Y is sort and B is exit. You're sorting your menu by, like, power. And you'll notice, but you're sorting as you exit, and that fixes the... What?
It's almost like that soul duping glitch in, like, Dark Souls, where you have to activate two things at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, just stop now.
Alright. Unlimited power. Quite literally.
Well,
oh, no. Yeah.
This is the result of your avarice. Kind of wish like half of those had rolled into the ocean.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you also find it hilarious that most people were so fed up with weapons breaking that they basically decided to do the glitch that gets them the weapon not found Master Sword, since that Master Sword does not have durability, meaning it will never break. And then on top of that, a lot of people also felt like you didn't really do enough damage. So a lot of people did the one glitch to stack weapons and basically turn the message not found Master Sword into an unstoppable weapon that can basically one-shot almost anything in the game. And then a lot of people had the fucking audacity to basically say, if you did not like weapon durability, simply use this one glitch, since it does technically make that a non-issue. But I do find it hilarious that certain glitches were looked at in a positive light, while other glitches were looked at in a negative light. But in general, the fan base was somewhat split down the middle on whether or not the glitches should basically be considered cheated, and if the glitches should or should not be frowned upon. So, the people that chose not to use glitches shunned people that did, and in my opinion, in an offline single-player game, I feel like you have the right to use whatever glitches you want, since the glitches will not affect other players unless someone is going to get super butthurt that you're using a glitch at all. And I feel like duplication glitches simply remove tedious amounts of grinding, since the game pads out its runtime by forcing the player to grind in order to get stuff, because you do not get enough rupees without grinding for stuff to sell. And armor upgrades normally require a lot of stuff. And I feel like removing that bit of grinding is fine. And I also feel like duplicating weapons to essentially somewhat bypass durability is also fine. And the reason I never did any weapon stacking is because at the time it was reported that weapon stacking could crash the game. I learned later it depends on how many weapons you stack and the particle effects that come out of the weapons. But at the time, I was trying to avoid crashing the game. And I also did not want to completely trivialize the game because I thought duplicating fusion materials and duplicating weapons would be fine enough, and that basically did work out. So overall, I just find it hilarious that people somewhat defended the weapons breaking, but then everyone universally decided it was far more worth it to basically get the message not found Master Sword so that you could have a weapon that never breaks, which goes to show that most people do not actually think the weapon durability is a good game mechanic, since most people were willing to bypass the weapons breaking using a glitch, which is hilarious, but you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.